Hello, this is the automatic feeder for Smart Industry Semester 4 Advanced Machine-to-Machine subject, and this is the first advanced assignment, and I just completed it, and I'm showing you how it works. Right now we are feeding the different tanks, so we are in period number 1 right now, tank number 6, and valve B stays open for longer than valve A in this period. In the next period, we're going to see that valve A and valve B close at the same time. And it should start in the next 3 seconds. The period already changed, but more on that later. So as you can see right now, the valves are changing at the same time. Or closing, and the way I implemented my solution is, well, the period number is not based on the remaining period time, but rather than it's based on the tank number. So I'm handling the period number changes in the state machine, and we're gonna make a full loop here for the entire feeding process. So when we reach tank number 16, we're gonna go back to tank number 1 and so on. But in order to not waste any more time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you that the system can actually go into the cleaning process from the running state. So it's gonna go to tank number 0, and then it's gonna do a full loop through all the different tanks, and tank number 1, they go off at the same time, tank number 2. It's worth mentioning that I programmed the timer, the remaining period time to 50, and it's not going down, it's not counting down because there's no periods in the cleaning procedure. In the assignment, there was a lot of freedom. It was very vague, the description of the implementation for the cleaning process. So I decided to implement it in this way because there's no differentiation between how much time it takes to feed or clean one tank in the cleaning procedure. But we are reaching tank number 16 right about now, and what we're gonna do is, well, we're gonna examine a few edge cases. So right now we're back at idle and the program stopped. So we're gonna click on start procedure or production again. And according to the requirements, I should not be able to click on or start cleaning while we are feeding the tanks. So I'm gonna click on the button, okay. As you can see, when clicking on the button, nothing happens, and the procedure keeps going. There is strange behavior which I could not really fix, so to say. So whenever I press the button, the timer goes to 50, just like so, and then I need to click on start production again. I think it has to do with the timing control. It definitely has to do with the timing control, but I think it's in this part right here where it says don't change this code. So I decided not to change it and follow the advice of the comment. But this is how the system works. All 3 buttons are functioning as per the requirements. And now we can wait for the loop to finish so that you can see that it keeps looping through all the tanks continuously. So I'm going to shut up now and let you watch until the end. Okay, tank number 12. We're waiting for the second period to finish. 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna go into the last period, and then it should loop and start over from tank number 1 and start the feeding procedure once again. Okay, we're in period number 3 right now, and tank number 14, we're feeding. Valve A goes out second, so the feeding time for valve B is shorter, as you can see right here on the there was a table, this table, so period number 3, the dosing quantity is higher for valve A, like we just observed. And in 15 short seconds, the servo which drives the feeding unit should go back to the first state, or not state, but first period. It's gonna loop over, it's gonna start just any second. Okay, servo enabled, tank number 0, tank number 1, it stops, and then it feeds the tank, starts over.